what a day. Hey everybody, Charles Calhoun, aka the Shade Tree Pro. I'm still going through this little preemptive just getting everything prepared for, getting a little bit of showing my book. Like I said, if you haven't got that book, go to shadetreepro.com. That's an Amazon book. You might as well go ahead and get that Dead Fingers and Middle Wrist book. For the simple fact is, it is absolutely the greatest book that's ever been written on the grip, and the things that I know that I don't talk about, those serendipitous things that come to me, is next level. And so y'all go ahead and get that book and line yourself up real nice with it, because the industry they ain't gonna give me no love, and because you give me a platform, you know what I'm going to do. So since I can't get one, I'm going to make my own. I found my little board over here, put my little shade tree on there. And if y'all don't understand, that means always good golfing. Under the shade tree, always good golfing, And one thing y'all got to, hopefully you get used to, is the simple fact is, I'm always probably going to have me some type of cocktail to sit down and drink. I tell you something else too. Now, I was at Michael's today, and I got this little board, and I'm gonna tell you something. There might be a few subjects and the things that I may say down the road or whatever, and y'all may see me put something like this on here. Uh-oh. So if you happen to look over and I pull this little board out because I'm saying something or what I feel or whatever, you know what? You can fill in the blanks of what I mean on the other one, because it's definitely going to go down that road, Take that however you want, but I'm definitely going to do that one, Hey, it is what it is. But one of the biggest things is, I'm going to let you all know that this biggest thing for me pushing my own podcast, in a sense, it really is to really push, what I'm doing in golf. I've said it before, because I'm going to download this onto my YouTube channel. And as I said before, we talk about this growing the game of golf, and we talk about, African Americans in the game of golf, and none of these mofos, in any sense, want to sit down and talk to me. And I think it's basically bullshit. And the reason I think it's bullshit is not because I'm trying to do something special. I'm just trying to get my name out there. Hell, I'm still on the damn TV right now on Peacock, if they haven't taken the damn big breakdown. It's just about the stupidest thing in the world, because I really know the truth. I know what the truth is. It's like, you got to remember, a lot of these teachers in the game of golf, they probably, they played sports or whatever, but some of them was really good, decently good or whatever, but they played sports, but a lot of them was water boys and guys like that, kept the stats, in the sense, for the basketball team and all those different things, because you see them in their fantasy footballs and all that crazy shit. But but if you have fun at it, that's it. But hell, like I said, everybody know from where I was, I was a real athlete. I ran mofos over. You know what I mean? I was the leader of my men, Everybody from the Hill knows that. I was the kind of person that, basically, to tell the truth, you didn't fuck with, just let me be 100. I told y'all, I ain't being nice. I'm just telling you how it is. And so, when I look at a lot of my bros that's out here teaching or whatever, some of these cats probably played in the band and did the same thing, because they ain't got no balls to sit back and, come on. They ain't got no balls to sit back and tell, just because Golf Digest put somebody in a magazine and whatever, that don't mean you really know what it is. That just means you was around the right people and got listed in the right thing. Just because you even got your name in there, don't mean you special. Don't mean you really know what it is, because everybody, I was talking to one of my friends over where I'm an independent golf instructor over at the Marriott Grand Vista. I was talking to one of my cats, and I was telling him, I said, what if you really figured it out? He said, well, Charles, if I really figured it out, whoever, man, I sit there and have a Learjet parked on the golf course. I said, well, I feel you on that, bro. Real cool, real cool cat. He gave me that Scotty Scheffler bar. He gave me one of those bars, and I've been using it. And that thing is pretty good. So I don't get intimidated by none of these teachers because guess what? And I said it before. Ain't nobody out there got no monopoly on knowledge. Plain and simple. And I don't care. I don't understand why the bros, and I'm going to say, I don't understand why some of the bros, try to attack me when the simple fact is we ain't doing shit. I'm just being real with you. We ain't doing shit. I mean, we're gonna watch, what is it, the Cognitive? I think that used to be the Honda Classic right down there in Florida. We're gonna watch it, and we ain't gonna see no bros in contention. Hell, I don't even know if we had any to make the cut. So I don't know why you get mad at me, because I don't agree with the shit that they teaching or whatever. It ain't helping no bros. Damn sure ain't helping no women, especially on the LPGA, get out there. I mean, so why are you mad at me? I mean, go ahead and ask yourself that question. Why are you mad at me? Because I'm not scared to tell Jesse, whatever, that, nah, man, I don't think your shit that good. And then you know how they always try to attack me anyway, and they can't get past the Dead Finger book. I have sent this book to top 100 teachers, people. Let's get real with it. I have sent this to top 100 teachers. Even had one call my name out, and he still ain't said a word to me about that book. But it's so horrible. I mean, you understand? Please understand. It's so, because that book is so bad, but yet you can't play basketball, you can't do nothing without the Dead Fingers. It's just the real deal in sports. So I don't know why the bros mad at me. And I said, maybe I might be, shaking up the pot a little bit. You know what happens when I think what the word that they use, when you comfortably oppressed, you know what I mean? In other words, when you just look out the door and you realize you're doing good, but then again, you ain't paying no attention to the other people that's being hurt. Well, I pay attention to people that's being hurt because like my grandfather always used to tell me, pay attention to the little nails. And that's kind of what I do right now. I pay attention to the little nails and see what's going on. And as I said, and I'll continue to say it again, is that there is nobody out there, black, white, green, yellow, purple, your mama, your daddy, there's no one out there who has a monopoly over the ability for an individual to sit down, do the work for themselves, and learn what's the difference. Now, I'm going to call a guy out from my hometown. His name's Brian Perdue. I hit a home run off him in Little League. I already know how he is. I hit a home run off him in Little League. He played for the Senators. I played for the Indians at the time. And then I remember him saying, oh, no, you didn't act like, that crap. But he always say these things to me, that he could say something to me, but he holds back. And I told the cat, I said, brother, don't hold back. Let that motherfucking mouth flow. Say what you want to say. I give you the opportunity to say it. Man, he disappeared like a rat running in a hole. He know better than to deal with me. He can't deal with me. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call my boy out from Oak Hill, West Virginia, because he said something. Well, he ain't from Oak Hill no more, because he said something to me when I made this comment, when I said, you know what? I'm probably one of the better golfers that come out of the state of West Virginia. Now, because I didn't play the game of golf in high school and otherwise, because I was playing some sports like, football, baseball, weightlifting, all those things, that doesn't mean that I haven't been successful in the game of golf. And that's what I said. I am one of the most successful people in the game of golf that's come out of the state of West Virginia. And it is. I've been successful. I've done TV shows. I'm probably known as much as anybody else from the state of West Virginia in the game of golf, simply because I was on the big break. So that's not a lie. That's not no exaggeration. I mean, I still sign autographs to this day. That's just a true fact. And then on top of it, like I said, I wrote my books. I do all this stuff. Ain't too many from Oak Hill that's doing that. Come on, man. So don't let your pride get in the way, Brian. You know how I do. I shake you up. Yeah, you know how that goes. You know how. Like I said again, bro. If we want to go back in the day, hey, that stuff's still inside of me, bro. I'm still that strong cat. But I just wanted to make sure I called you out, because when I put that out there, you ran from it, bro. I gave you the opportunity and you ran from it. So I'm going to make sure I put that out there and let the folks from Oak Hill know. You know what I mean? Leader, baby. I don't even think you played on our baseball team back in the day. No, you didn't. Matter of fact, what happened to you, my friend? What happened to you? Did you play in the band? No disrespect to anybody playing the band, but did you play in the band or something like that? Oh, I know what it was. It was the simple fact is that when we got to high school, then all of a sudden, you know what? You had to stand on your own 2 feet, and it had to be your athleticism and your abilities or whatever to get you out there, in a sense. Because I know how you played on your team. But that's another story for another time. But I'm going to make sure I call you out, because what you said, that what you could say and wanted to say to me and you was holding back on, and I gave you the opportunity to do it, and I'm going to say it again, and you didn't. I got you on that one, homeboy. Because that's why. You know why I'm again another one of those very successful from Oak Hill? See, because I got a platform to talk about golf. And not only do I have a platform to talk about golf, I got a platform to not only talk about the Tigers, the Scotty Schefflers and all that. See, I have substance behind what it is that I can say. I've written a top-down swing system and philosophy. Now, you see everybody doing what it is that they're doing. Now, I know y'all going to say, oh, the data says this, the data says that, or whatever. That's fine and dandy. But as I said before, at the end of the day, only thing that matters is, does it work in application? I've given everybody a chance to come out to Marriott Grand Vista, where I own and operate my teaching business under the shade tree. I've given them all an opportunity to come out there and show me how to hit a golf ball. Once again, they run like them rats that run right back in the hole. You know what I mean? They come out a little sniffing for some cheese. There ain't no cheese out there because I got a rat catcher. Actually, I got some poison for them rats. But that's another day for another time. But can I take a sip, please? Hawk says crush. That's what we trying to do. So, people, as I said, yeah, I'm talking a little shit right here because I've had a couple of those and I'm feeling good. And I might have them more. Hey, don't let me forget this beautiful, cool hat right here. Beautiful lady that I met, Emily, met at the PGA show. And this hat right here is Rose Bloom Headwear. And I think it's rosebloomheadwear.com. So if you like this cool hat, y'all know I made some of these hats myself. You know how I did that. But if you like these cool hats, then, go check out rosebloomheadwear.com, and what's she at? Cincinnati, I think she told me she was from, but her name's Emily. Go check her out. And like I said, if you're feeling a little bit thirsty, and if you just really need a great taste of an old classic beer, go try that Miller High Life. It is the champagne of beers. And you know what? Something else, champagne of beer is for kings. And I'm trying my damnedest to be the king of golf, especially when it comes to golf instruction. That's just how it is, people. Because, look, as I said before, I like being a leader in it, what I did. Hey, the military basically said I was a leader, so I'm going to act like a leader. And the thing is this. I have no problem standing toe-to-toe with any teacher. Doesn't matter. I don't care if, you know what? I say it like this. I don't care if I stand toe-to-toe with a teacher and he teach me something that I don't know. That's what I'm looking for, because I know top down. So I want somebody teach me something from the ground up that's going to surprise me, that's going to shock me, that's going to make me just, stop doing what I'm doing. Which, you know what? That's another thing. Once again, y'all know what goes right here. That leads me to another thing, even to think about my own brothers on these forums I've been on. Here's another question I like to know and understand. Okay, let's say, we in this bizarre world. Well, ho. Let me pull back on that because we are in this bizarre world. Obviously, you see what's going on. So yeah, we're in the bizarre world. So let's just act like we're just playing in your bizarre world. And let's just say I wake up one day and I say, hey, you know what? Top down doesn't really work because all y'all seeing me hit the golf ball so well, that's just fake, or fake news, or fake videos or altered videos or AI, created videos of me hitting the ball left-handed, right-handed, cross-handed, whatever the deal is. So my question is this. What in the God's name do you all want? Do you all want me to lay down like a sissy and be submissive to humans and sit back and say, hey, y'all right. Y'all know everything. And there ain't no need of me even trying to study and learn. Let me just follow by y'all's useless ass and find out what y'all got to tell me. You know what I mean? Hear that voice change? What y'all got to tell me in a sense. But I can't be a man. They got this clown on that. What's that clown in the government or whatever called? Big balls. Probably his balls ain't no bigger than this top right here in a sense, because if you got to tell somebody you got big balls in a sense, you already know what that is. But anyway, what do y'all, ain't there a song? Well, I can't even say it because it starts with this part right here, but I can't say it. You know what I mean? Because, they might flag my YouTube if I say it. But what you really want. So I'm going to tell you what you all can do, bros. Because I got all kinds of things coming. Like I said, this is just a little me letting go. It's a Sunday. I ain't got nothing else to do because I own my business and all that, so I chill. Yeah, I'm going to talk shit and swallow spit. That's what I do. Yeah, I'm going to throw it up there. Because on the serious note, I think black golf is at a failure level right now. It's not successful. As I said, you're not going to see any brothers on the TV. You're not going to see even any females late night or whatever. And personally, I'm sick and tired of hearing about what we're going to do, start here and then start building them up. Well, what was fucking all that time for Tiger Woods? I mean, shit. Everybody else made goddamn money. Why the hell we ain't make no money? So I think it's all bullshit. And I think it really is simply because that, I wish some of the brothers go ahead and be honest. You're afraid. You're afraid. You're not confident enough to tell these top 100 teachers or whoever them are, you're afraid to tell them that a lot of their information ain't that damn good. All they do is sit back and copy each other in a sense like a big old circle jerk. And I said it because I'm not afraid to say it. They're not putting me on the goddamn magazine. So why do I care not to say it? But they're sitting there like everybody's that's so great or whatever, copying the same shit over and over. And then when somebody like me comes along, instead of sitting there and saying, hey, you know what? Damn, that might sound good. It's different. Let's talk about what it is you're doing. No, you want to be critical and try to tell me what I don't know. Well, I'll tell you right now, you done fuck with the right one. And like I told you, no holds barred. You done fuck with the right one. And I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel, exactly why I feel it, and 2 tears in the bucket, fuck it. Get down and dirty. And there's another one out there, and he know who he is, because I had to go into private because I don't really do too much on my Facebook letting it out, because that's in print. Here, you get me 100. There's a guy told me he could teach circles around me. Well, I got 10 grand to tell you right now, you ain't got a fucking chance, bruh. And you know exactly who I'm talking about because you're the kind of guy who sit there and think I don't know what I'm talking about, but you can't keep your ass off my post. And that's like a whole bunch of you. You can't keep your ass off my post, but yet you tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. But every time I see you, you're always commenting about what it is that I'm doing. If I don't know what I'm talking, what the hell you looking for? See, as I told you all before, I'm telling you, you weren't that great of athletes in high school. You don't have that athletic mindset mentality. You didn't know how to talk to women. That's why you probably ain't got one right now, in a sense, for whatever reason. You don't know the game. A lot of you already know who run your household. And ain't no question who runs my household. That's just how it is, Some men are men in their house, some man is man in their house. You got to find out which one you are. I know where I stand, but that's how it goes. But as I said, this is just a preview of what's going to come. And I don't care about the comments. I am not going to turn my comments off. Say whatever you want to say. But one thing I am going to do, I am going to take comments from the individuals that somebody might put something up there, put a comment up there, ask me a question. Hey, it might turn into an entire podcast, So right now, like I said, this is just, again, another little introduction of me just saying the little things I want to say, just kind of getting some things off my chest. I have no problem whatsoever calling a few people out. And I don't give a damn if you call me out. The thing is, I come prepared. I stay locked and loaded, and I'm already good. And you know what? And if you don't like what I say and it offends you, then the only thing I can say is kind of like I heard Smokey Robinson in this rhyme. If you haven't seen it, go on YouTube and listen to what Smokey Robinson said. And at the very end of it, he said something like this. And you already know what goes on the front. Hey, this is Charles Calhoun, a.k.a. the Shade Tree Pro, getting ready to have another little sip of my the champagne of beers, my Miller High Life. And you know it, and I say it all the time, and I say it with passion, and I say it with love. Always good golfing.